Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing this Tengu Transmuter of Rue for the Crawl 0.18 release tournament. Do we still need to be working on these spells? I guess. We're just going to go do Orc now, though. A Yaktar, exciting. Made him shoot himself, that's nice, thanks Rue. Shot himself for 2 exclamation points, which is no joke. And as I said a while ago, Hydroform would be fun here, but I don't think it's really necessary. If we run into some really big problems in Orc, we can consider like leaving and then coming back when we have Spider Form. Because this really is like the ideal place for it, I think. But honestly, like Spider Form's pretty good too. The humongous evasion. Ooh. Any robe that let's just drop this. Anything else? Robes dropped by Orc Sorcerers. Oh, it's cursed. My current stuff is cursed. I mean, it could be like a robe resistance, which would be pretty good, so I'll carry it around for the moment. I mean, like, anyway, Orc Sorcerers wear some pretty cool stuff. Could be Arch Magi, which I wouldn't really care too much for, but it would not be the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Okay, we'll extend our duration here. Yeah, see, look at that. Great. Let's put H on. I can't believe I didn't have that. Now the Orc Sorcerer, only 40% to paralyze. Only 40%. But still, like, very, very frightening. In fact, let's just Apocalypse this. Get out of here. We can't Apocalypse every single Orc Sorcerer, but that guy, like, he had a bunch of other stuff near him, which just made it all rather problematic. Azakuba's armor, good start, I guess. And go downstairs. Spider form. Wow, why all the noise? What happened? Nothing, apparently. Just I came downstairs and a million things shouted. Even though only a couple things could see me. I'm not sure why everyone else shouted. Fire elemental? And a hellhound? That smells like Azrael to me. Let's go upstairs. Let's just go take a different staircase then. No need to mess with Azrael right now. Well, okay, looks like we're going to have to. We're going to stay right on the staircase with our fire resistance on. Oh, and I'm not in any kind of form, huh? Blade hands. Azrael has to be around. There's no other reason all this stuff would be here. But I don't want to get caught unprepared by him either. Orc High Priest, big threat. Ice form? Yeah, for the extra HP. For the orc smiting me or something, whatever. Let's just get up the stairs here, drag this stuff. Kill the orc first. And then, like, just not go back to that stair. This one's, of course, very close to the same place, but does Ice form? Do you still get the Azakuba's armor? You do. Nice, okay. They don't synergize like they used to, but they you can still use both of them. It used to be like if you were in ice form, then Azakuba's gave you even more armor. Hello, where is the Orc Priest, please? Or the High Priest? I'm ready to fight him right now. Oh well. There's one. Stay in ice form and go get him. Still not sure where Azrael is. There he is. Blade Hands, still the right spell to be using, I think. Yep, definitely we want the most HP we can get against his damnation, and the most damage we can get against, like, him. Great. I said the most HP we can get. I don't know if you get less HP in spider form. You might. Looks kind of a lot of bad guys, actually. In fact, like, too many. Your stairs are down there, huh? Well, let's get cracking. Spider form, kill a few things, and then head upstairs probably soon. I don't mind dragging the Orc Knight. Alku's armor, spider. Oh, let's switch out. Let's switch to a real. Yeah, there we go. Alku's armor again, spider form. Let's go. What's next to me? An orc. All right, we need to keep an eye out for the orc wizards. I'm sorry, priests. Who their smite is the main threat to a spider. We can dodge a lot of orc attacks, but you can't dodge smite. Don't see invisible? No. Actually, maybe yes. Orc wizards are a relatively big threat. Did we kill him? Yeah, apparently. Because of our low magic resistance. But I suppose we are wearing a ring of magic resistance to cancel it out, so I think orc wizards maybe are not so bad. Let's just ice form, get more HP. 40% to paralyze. Spider form? Probably gonna apocalypse this stuff, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. Our drain is high, but not unmanageable. Ugh. Oh, we found another wand of teleportation, apparently. Another orc sorcerer, but this one is alone, right? See, that's the difference. An orc sorcerer who's alone actually can still kill you, but it's harder. I think I want to run away from him. Come back later. The drain obviously is an issue. Let's try the third staircase. Actually, where does that go? I think I've seen it. Spider form. Spider form is pretty good against orcs. Where does this go? Over there. That's fine, I guess. Haven't even found like the main end vault. This stuff is just like generic orc garbage. The main orc end vault is going to be a lot worse. So like this is a big group that I would not mind apocalypsing. I feel like I might be overusing it a little bit if I hit this group. Because while there are a lot of monsters here, they're all not very strong. But I don't know, like there's an orc knight. I said there's an orc. I meant there's a knight. But there's an orc knight who can buff all the rest of them, and like there's 2 warriors who are going to be really quite strong when they're buffed. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Apocalypse. Get out of here, you stupid orcs. All right, we're drained by almost 3 levels now. And we got the attention of the rest of the floor, that's for sure. But, you know, all the threats who were here are not here anymore. In this area, anyway. Stone walls. So the vault is over there, not a big surprise. That's sort of the only area of the floor. Why did I... This was the one I wanted. This is the only area like left still unexplored. Yikes. Okay. Why all the rat skeletons and yak skeletons? Is this like a... What? Where's the sorcerer? That one. Okay. We could quaff invisibility, except A, we don't have it, and B, it wouldn't help against sorcerers anyway, I believe, right? Yeah. I'm really inclined to charge in there and Apocalypse some more. But there are more monsters just around the corner, I'm sure. And if I Apocalypse this group, I won't be able to Apocalypse what comes next. So, it's not that appealing, actually, I think. And if I do charge in, I could get instantly paralyzed and then killed, which would kind of stink. So what do we do instead? We're still carrying this stupid... I really don't need any of these spells. I think I step southwest. None of them have seen me yet, which is handy. Scrolls? Like, nothing is that good. Okay, they still, incredibly, have not seen me. And there's now 2 high priests. Let's step west to get a better view. All right, now we have a big, big group to Apocalypse. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's actually see how much this infects our drain, because I bet it's about neutral. There's so much stuff. We're going to work off a ton of our drain, and then we'll get some more applied. That assumes we kill everything, which is, 1 or 2 things might survive. But okay, so our fighting right now is at 9.6, just for reference. We Apocalypse. And our fighting is at 8.7. Wow. Not as good as I expected. On the other hand, a lot of these monsters did not quite die. They got paralyzed, right? Paralyzed. 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 So we got to get in there and... Whoa! Geez, there's just more. Oh, no. Most of this stuff is the stuff that's paralyzed. I saw the list over here, like 3 Orc High Priests. Wow! But like 2 of them are the ones that are paralyzed. So... we do need to be careful, though, because if we charge into this situation, we can be in pretty bad shape when we get paralyzed or something. Where's the sorcerer? He's here. Let's, what form do we want to be for this? Man, do I... On the one hand, I really hate to not finish this group off, because they're just going to be another... If I run away, all the monsters that right now are paralyzed and almost dead are just going to be a problem again. But if I charge in here, this sorcerer might paralyze me and like cause me a lot of bad times. So I'm thinking spider form is the right form, though. It'll help me dodge basically everything except paralysis. And I don't need to deal a ton of damage all at once, which is what Blade Hands is for. Right? Most of the enemies I want to kill are paralyzed and almost dead, so just hitting them once or twice will be plenty. even with relatively weak attacks. So let's switch to spider form now. Let's read a Scroll of Fear. How great is that? I got paralyzed right after reading Fear, actually, so all the scary stuff just ran away. That's pretty good. And now I'm temporarily immune to paralysis, so I can fight off this Orc Sorcerer, I think, pretty quickly. I really want to get through these guys to the guys who are paralyzed, please, before they wake up. But it looks like they are starting to wake up. All right, this High Priest is almost dead. I was hoping these guys would vanish, but it turns out they were summoned by this one, I guess. All right, jeez. I don't want to run away, but everything is starting to wake up, and I can't just charge in and fight all this. I think I do need to back off. And if like one or two of them follow me, that would be fine. But I can't fight them all at once. I want these summons to disappear. Let's just go in the teleport trap. Not super effective, I suppose. Nearest stairs are over there. Can we deal with a 6 furry until then? I don't know. Our evasion should be pretty good in spider form, honestly. Yeah, he's mostly missing. And we're no longer exhausted, so if we have to, we have other options. Okay, so we're still quite drained. 3 levels now, but that's Rue. That's just how Rue is. You gotta live with it. In exchange, you get some pretty amazing abilities. And we apocalypsed a big chunk of the end vault. And now we can hopefully try to handle it in smaller groups. He got lost. He attacked himself and he was like, what? How did I get attacked? We gotta back off, make sure we keep his attention. And then we'll lure him around this corner. And maul him. Raw spider, giant spider attack. We're going to do the same thing with these guys. I'm really uncomfortable with walking to here because then the knight will see me. Step back. All right, this didn't work out very well. The knight came closer and the orc priest didn't. And the priest has a bunch of ranged attacks, so I kind of wish he were the close one. Let's try meleeing this a bit, and then if we have to, we can teleport. There goes the knight. There go the summons, or one of them anyway. I'm no longer a spider. This is getting to be an issue. Cast spider form again, see what happens. Fine, not taking any more damage. Alright, the orc priest is almost dead. We should be able to finish him off. Good. I was worried I might have to use another drain ability. There's the Orc Knight. We'll just Spider form to finish him off since he's still wounded. Bunch of ogres all of a sudden. There weren't any ogres earlier. Where did they come from? This guy could abyss us pretty easily, I think. I don't know. But all by himself, it's not that big a deal. He has healing. Which spellbook is this? Not that it matters too much. He has one at either book 3 or 4. Alright. What else has he been casting? He has Bolt of Cold. Alright, so he has book 3. LCS is the main thing he could hit us with, I suppose. That would hurt a lot, but we would probably dodge. That's perhaps a bit careless. I don't know. Ogre mages are an interesting monster. Like, a lot of the time they're not that big a deal, but like they're very spiky. Right? They typically do nothing to you most of the time, and then sometimes, or some turns even, like they just do a ton all at once. Okay, it's a pretty good short sword there if we were interested in short swords, which we're not. This, junk, this, junk, this. 4 weapon shops? Are you kidding me? Oh well. I was just reminded that someone was complaining the other day in the dev channel. Hey, how come there are still food shops in the game? I hate food shops. Whenever I see a food shop, I'm sad. And a dev responded to him, well, actually, there are a lot of other useless shops, right? Like weapon shops are, there are a ton of useless weapon shops. And the guy's like, what? Weapon shops aren't useless. But his point, which I elaborated, was that most times, most shops are useless. Like, I saw a bunch of shops, and even if I had, on this character, of course, every weapon shop is useless to me anyway. But for most characters, you're like reasonably happy to see a weapon shop. And then you go in, and like 100% of the time, more or less, you look at it and you say, oh, everything in here is junk. And like that, so like those weapon shops are just as bad as food shops. Arguably worse because like, excuse me, because I might want food at some point, eventually, this game, right? Whereas I'm never going to want a weapon. So, like, I don't know, food shops have their place, which is that sometimes you want them. And most of the time, most things are useless. So complaining about one thing that's useless is, like, not that exciting. Alright, well, we're done with Orc, we're done with Lair, we're done with Dungeon. So that really leaves us no place to go except for Spider, basically. I've had shoals, like, every game recently, haven't I? Have I had any snake? I'm sorry, swamp? Let's check. ln.t s equals rune. Barnacled, Gossamer. Yeah, I had the decaying rune once, huh? Rune equals decaying. When was that? My Deep Elf Wizard had a decaying. You guys didn't see that. I played it off camera, but I had a Deep Elf Wizard who got the decaying rune. Anyway, so we're gonna head out to Spider. I think let's actually go to the entrance to Spider in this video. What? Why? Why don't you know how to get there? Is it excluded? It's on layer 4, right? Spider, layer 4. Go layer 4. Don't know how to get there. Oh, the staircase to layer is excluded. We'll remove that. Now can we go to Spider, please? Yes. Yes. All right, then we're all set for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.